risings, everybody. I hope everybody had a pleasant night. I know I did. Slept well. Take my vitamins, of course. Go ahead and take my vitamins, of course. It's going to be warm today. It's going to be 78 degrees today. I know that's just right for the solar eclipse with a fire horse. Hot as hell. I know that's right, boo-boo. So we're going to do a full read today. So let's see what's going on. Take my vitamins. D3, rich oil vitamins. This is when the chosen one's New Year start, because the season of the snake is done. And the uploads I got is that your ancestors hunting these people down one by one. So you got nothing to worry about. You don't need to worry about them no more. You need to just concentrate on yourself. You know, that's the vibes. So let's do a full read and see what's going on with the spiritual read. Let's see what's going on. You know I'm going to get some goddess reads. God's reads. That's all in combined. So let's see what's going on with this energy. There's a lot of people in the Three of Swords right now. Yeah. A lot of things ending. That's why. I know that's right. They know a lot of things is ending. But wounding and hurting, you know, taking you through all this. What's this? 9 of Wands. Could have been 9 years pure hell. Torture with these people. Doing all types of witchcraft and sex, lust, passion. That's what the Wands means. And, you know, just, you know, wounding you over and over and over again. You know. I know that's right. So let's get this. Royal Risings. Let's go. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. So, it could be somebody back in the shadows. Trickster energy is what I heard before I came on here. There's a trickster energy out here. Still. Like, what I heard is somebody still don't get it. That is done. It's over. You can't be no trickster energy no more. Everybody has awakened, you know, to the bullshit. I think everybody is the fuck awakened. So, it's still somebody in the shadows. A trickster energy is what I heard. Okay? 10 of Cups. They could want a 10 of Cups with you. They're behind the scenes putting out a lot of illusions, though. So, we got Snake wearing a mask in there. We got something about, you know, Christmas. We got, you know, you probably don't even celebrate Christmas. You got the snake. So, we're finished with the season of the snake. Okay? I'm seeing mushrooms. So, some type of, you know, what do you call that shit? What you call that shit? You know, they use it to, you know, spruce their mind up. You get what I'm saying? I forgot what you call that shit. But, yeah, this is somebody in the shadows. A trickster energy. Think they could be happy. Want you to be happy with them and some shit like that. Want a family, house, home. They want a 10 of Cups with you. A trickster energy. Somebody that celebrate pagan holidays and shit like that. You probably don't celebrate holidays because you know what it's all about. But this is a trickster energy. Meaning a backstabbing ass energy. They'll be in the background doing a lot of manipulation, you know, different shit. And this probably look like they're probably psychedelics. That's what I'm saying. They're probably on some type of psychedelics. Shit like that. They're going to keep wearing a mask. They're fucking shapeshifter. You see the snake, you know. This is somebody that celebrate Christmas, you know. They enjoy Christmas and all that, you know. This is a shapeshifter. That's what I'm getting. But they're going to be playing in the background. Okay? Give me something else. Give me something else. Yeah, this is a trickster energy. Oh, yeah, King of Cups, upright. So, that'll come to you empathetic. Look, they want to get together. See what I'm saying about the cups? See what I'm saying about the cups? They thinking about it now. They're weighing the options. That's what they're doing right now. How to come in, use emotional intelligence, manipulation. What did I just tell y'all? I want to use some type of manipulation. Yeah, you can have your guards up right now because, like I said, in the first time that came out with the wands, 9 of wands, you could be very guarded right now. That's why they're trying to use manipulation to bring y'all together. It probably could just be a king of cups in between this. Trying to do this, bring y'all together, you know, this trickster energy. So this is the person behind the scenes that want to come in, but they full of fucking illusions. You know what I'm saying? So this king of cups is trying to figure out, how can I bring y'all two together? Now, this could be a feminine energy and a masculine energy, king of cups energy, very manipulative, masculine, you know. They think they pulling all the tricks out their fucking pockets, you know. Yeah, but you could be guarded for what you went through, the nine of wands. So they see that you're very guarded, so they're doing trickster, using the trickster energy. They could be using a deity, a trickster deity. Okay, yeah, to send a message. So it could be group chatting right now about, this is like the 8 of wands. Okay, they could be it could be 8 people group chatting right now, you know, along with this king of cups and this trickster energy in the background, trying to figure out how they can trick you. They're using a trickster spirit. That's what I just heard. They're using a trickster spirit. You know, I know. Look, waiting, pondering. That's what they're doing right now. This trickster energy's in the background waiting for an answer. Like, I don't know if this person gonna contact you. You know, I don't know, this king of cups, it could be a feminine energy and a masculine energy, trickster energy, using the trickster energy. This person is in the background waiting, you know, to hear back from these people. Child, it could be 7 people they're trying to wait back to hear from. I told you it's 8 of them, but it's 7 of them that's really like, I guess they want this to come together, some shit like that, but they're using the trickster energy. Yeah, it's for security, some type of security that they want. Okay, secure the bag. That's what I just heard. Secure the bag. I just heard that, securing the bag. So they're trying to secure a bag. This is what this is about. To secure a bag. As soon as they get the information that they can come in, they're gonna come in fast, swift. They're gonna come in fast as hell. As soon as all these 7 people that's over here group chatting, you know, and there's a king of cups, either it's a masculine or a feminine energy and masculine energy, using a king of cups to bring this together. And I'm getting this is part of an organization. This king of cups and them and this trickster energy is part of some type of organization. Okay, like they know you've been wounded, hurt, all that shit. So now they're having this group chat. You know, is this working? This is this person. Look, don't it look like they have the same hairstyle? Look, they're just in the shadows. So they're gonna sit back and let this trickster do the work. Is what I heard. And then once they get the word, they're gonna come in fast, swift, because this is about securing a bag. I'm gonna say it again. Look, giving and receiving. Giving and receiving with this group. And, you know, weighing the scales. It's something about they got to weigh the scales or something like that. Give and receive with you. Something like that. You know, secure the bag. Okay. Ciao. I'm tired of doing these readings. I really am tired of these trickster energies. So they're using it could be some type of magic that they're sending. Okay? Some type of magic that they're sending. 7 people. Some type of trickster energy. And once they get the word, I said they're coming in. I ain't gonna repeat it again. But this is to secure a bag, like I just said. Secure a bag. Balance something out. This is all about balancing something out. For the wheel of fortune to turn, you know, in a favor. 7 of cups, illusions. You know, a lot of damn illusions. So this person is playing in the background. There's a group down, obviously, about 7 or 8 of them, okay? The king of cups, whether it's feminine or masculine energy, could be a water sign saying, let me manipulate. I know what to say to you. I know exactly what to say to them because they've been wounded, they've been hurt. This been going on for 9 years. They've been in the back. This been the person in the background doing this to you with this group. That's what I want to let you know. Hangman. So they're in Hangman right now. Give me something for the 10 of Cups. This has been the person that's been with them doing this shit to you, though. Towers. So if you've been having towers, it's been them. Now they need to hide in the background while other people work this shit out. Come up with a trick. Because they know you've been wounded and hurt. You know what I'm saying? They could have sent 3 people in to do this shit to you and bring towers. Give me something for the 10 of Cups. Give me something for the 10 of Cups. Ciao. So this is all to make them and their group happy. It's to make the group happy. Because they're a hangman. I just said their group. This is a team effort. Child. 10 of Cups with Hangman. They in Hangman about this 10 of Cups because I told you. This has been a person, the group that's been around in the background. This trickster energy been the one that's bringing the towers and shit. Wounding and hurting you. Hangman. 10 of Cups. So they're a hangman because I guess those people that they did send in that did this, maybe you just healing from them. So they need to give and receive. Child, give me some for the King of Cups. Child. What the fuck did I just tell you? What did I just tell y'all, collectors? Why did I just tell you to stay on your P's and Q's and don't worry about your ancestors is on their ass one by one, they're going down. Because they're still coming in with this. What I tell you is your intentions. It's your intentions when you come into people using the trickster energy. So they're using the trickster spirit to get a 10 of Cups, you know, and to balance something out. Look. So this King of Cups could be a Capricorn. And see how they got them two coming together? Didn't I just say they want y'all to come together? Look at the cuts. And see how far apart y'all are? See how far apart? Because it's a wedge drawn, you know, so they got to bring these cups together. But look, they still apart in this. Look, so this is a karmic situation. They still apart in this. It's just to do something for their group. It's the teamwork. You get what I'm saying? The devil. So this is a Capricorn. This is a Capricorn. That's this King of Cups right here. And you see they chained to the devil. So this is somebody that's part of some double cult, double group that's using a trickster energy. And then look, when I pick the cards up, y'all, child, I'm not fucking lying. Look when I pick the cards up. Look what happened. Lovers. Child. So what I'm getting out of this, the Lovers upright, this is your real soulmate. This is an illusion. This is your real soulmate. Then I tell you this is a trickster energy. They're going to come in and say, you know, I'm your real soulmate and shit like this. But it's really a karmic cycle that you're going to go through. Okay? Yep. Lovers. As soon as I pick the cards up, this person is watching you now. This person is watching you. I'm telling you, this Capricorn is watching to see. They're studying you. You know, if you have social media, you have Facebook, YouTube. They watching your quotes. They watching how you feeling. They testing the temperature. That's what I'm getting. Like, you know how you go like this? I'm seeing temperance. Testing the temperature right now. Hot, cold, you know. If it's balanced, if they can balance something out, yeah. But this is your, so right there with the King of Cups, I guess they want me to do a third card. King of Cups, the devil. The Lovers is right there. So this is going to be illusion, you know. Give me something for 7 of Wands. This group, see, you got your guard up right now. 7 of Wands. Why? Because you sent people in before. You sent people in before to basically harm them, hurt them. I don't know, was it to get them ready for you? Was it to get them, was it to get you ready for them? You know how, if you go through so many relationships, right? You go through so many torment and relationships, narcissistic relationships, and they try to tear you down. Maybe this person feels as though they're not on your level, so they gotta, so for years, they've probably been trying to balance things out by trying to bring you down with a double group. I'm not on their level, I'm not ascended like they are, so I'm going to send people in to, you know, tarnish their name, bring them down a little notch, you know, shit like that. You got high standards, you know, some shit like that. That's what I'm picking up. So these are people that you walked away from. You know, it could have been 8 relationships. Who the fuck knows? That you walked away from emotionally, like you said bye, turned your back, and was like bye, because you knew something was hidden. You see it at night and you see the full moon and the waxing crescent, setting intentions. Then I tell you about setting their intentions. I want you to see the waxing crescent built in with the full moon. So coming in with attention. So you knew they came in with some type of attention. You probably got a weird vibe, some shit like that. Yeah, like somebody was behind the scenes doing this. You know what I'm saying? Somebody was behind the scenes doing this shit. You knew somebody was behind the scenes working. You know what I'm saying? Especially when they be like, we. Every time you get in an argument, we. Who's we? Who's we? Who the fuck is we? It's only me and you. That's what be giving their ass away. Yeah, being sneaky. Moving the calmer waters. You know. Because you knew they was doing sneaky shit behind your back. Who's we? You ever been to a situation like that where you arguing, you're like, we don't want you around no more. We don't want you here no more. We about to take over your house. We. Who's we? You know what I'm saying? Like, you like, it's only me and you in a relationship. Why are you saying we? Child, you ended that shit and started a new beginning. Because you knew we was doing something that we ain't had no business doing. Like, that's weird. Give me something for 7 of Wands. This shit crazy, y'all, when I pick it up. Yeah. Somebody was trying to entrap you. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got your guard up. You knew we, or whoever these people was trying to entrap you in something. Get you entrapped in a karmic cycle or entrap you in something. Maybe with someone. That's who we are. We are the world. It could be about an Ace of Pentacles. We are the world, y'all. That shit weird as fuck. We. Who is we? We don't want you here. We, this and that. And then if you go in your neighborhood and ask them, well, so-and-so said, y'all don't want me here. Motherfucker looking at you like, who said that? We ain't never say that. We don't even talk to that person. You got to ask who is we. And I'm trying to tell you, give me something for Ace of Wands. So right now, there's a group chat going on. How, you know, and they waiting to hear back. This trickster energy is waiting to hear back. It could be a spirit. Did they say yes? Or it could just be a group. This trickster energy. Who's we? We are the world. Who's we? That shit is weird as fuck, bro. Sis, I'm trying to tell you, that shit weird. When somebody say we, and you like, it's only me and you here. We don't want you here. Who's we? Child, 8 of Wands. Pay attention to that shit, man. Pay attention to that shit. So we got, what flipped over is temperance angels. You're balancing something out. So they try to balance something out for a temperance angel. They know they have to, like, if you're a hybrid, because an angel is like a hybrid. And you see how she got the balance of the cups close together? Your cups is more closer than their cups. Okay? This is your soulmate. This is your divine connection that you're supposed to have. And you see that right there? That's fire. So that's like Sagittarius energy, but the wands is right over the wands. You got fire in your chart somewhere, and you see, like, you got to tippy toe. You got to use your intuition. Water deals with emotions, intuition. You got to balance out your emotions and your intuition. You see that? So you're a hybrid. So they definitely got to balance shit out with their intentions. That's why they're using the trickster energy. They have to use a trickster energy for you because they know you're an earth angel. And all the other people that they sent in, it just didn't work out. You don't walk away from because you know their intentions. You know, you knew their intentions. And that you just completed that cycle with that full moon. Okay? Yeah. You put that shit to rest. They trying to see if they can put this to rest. You know, these burdens. Lay your burdens down. a temperance angel. See, we could lay all them burdens down. So this is what this King of Cups, Capricorn energy is trying to do. Lay your burdens down. Make you feel like everything is all right. You know, they're never going to tell you that they sent people in. That's one thing they're not going to do. That mostly all your relationships was sent in for this person to lay your burdens down, lay your ass down. Like, you know, put your guards down. So this is what this person will be telling the temperance angel. Put your guards down. Put your swords down. It ain't need to be at war no more. There's no need to be at war no more. Put your swords down. You fought the battle. The battle's over. Put your swords down. You see the church back there. This could be a religious person. So they're going to use scripture, Bible thumpers. They're going to use Bible verses. This is somebody who's going to use Bible verses to lay your burdens down. But you see them on top of a casket, right? It looks like a bed, but it's a casket and it got a sword on that. You know what I'm saying? Just lay your burdens down. You know, put your swords down. You good. It's over now. 9 of Cups. Yeah. You're about to get fulfillment. And I'm going to show you how you can get fulfillment. Okay? I'm about to show you. We'll balance things out. You're going to get fulfillment. I don't know why this look like, you know how the circus, you know how they be wearing them shit like a clown? This, you know, when them clown outfits, look, I'm going to show you, look, and you see the curtain, right? You don't know what's behind the curtain. This is the person that's talking. Okay, this is the trickster energy right here. Lay your burdens down. Everything going to be all right. We're going to even things out. You know, they're never going to tell you, never going to come and apologize for sending people in. They're never going to tell you that. That's part of that trickster energy. They ain't going to never tell you they was behind the scenes, putting on the goddamn show, putting on the goddamn act the whole time. This is the one that's going to be talking to you. Lay your burdens down, temperance angel, hybrid. We don't want to fight no more. Put your sword down. Meanwhile, I told you the ancestors on their ass at the same damn time. The ancestors ain't forget. You know what I'm saying? The ancestors ain't forget this shit. Look, King of Wands. Look, we have a leader. You know, I'm gonna show you how to lay your burdens down. We got a leader. He's an authority figure. You know, and you know, man or woman. They could be in this energy. I told you they could be in a masculine energy as a woman. This is a masculine woman, you know, right here. Look, and you see they got the wands, you know, standing up. Okay, yeah, they're a leader. I got somebody for you. You know, this is your person. I just want to put y'all together. You know, for a long time, you've been wounded, you've been hurt, but they ain't going to tell you they've been the ones doing this shit behind the scenes. And it's only to put your standards down. It's only because they want to be the ruler over you. They want to be able to rule over you. You get what I'm saying? Over an angel. A hybrid. They want to be able to just rule over you. You know, like, this is crazy. And you see them got the cheetah. What's that? A jaguar, cheetah? Some shit like that. You know, this could be a pastor, because I did say a church. This could be a pastor. This could be, you know, somebody that want to be a leader, you know. But this is upright. So this say this is a leader of something. I told you they're a leader of a cult. They're a leader of a group. They're a leader. So this King of Cups, which is a Capricorn, masculine or feminine, is going to try to pull y'all together. See, the cups are separate. I'm going to go in, pull them together, you know, pull them together. Use your emotional intelligence, King of Cups. Use your emotional intelligence, your trickster energy to go ahead and, you know, pull them together. And you see right here, they got their arms folded. Like, why are you so mad? What are you so mad about? And watch the curtain now. Why are you so mad? And it's this person behind the curtain. You look like you're wearing the curtain, but it's this person behind the curtain. This been the person behind the curtain the whole damn time. Just like the Wizard of Oz. Follow the yellow brick road. This person is like a puppet for this person. This person is the puppet for this person. I want you to see this. This is what's behind the curtain. This is who they really want you to be with. But they need you to lay your burdens down. Peter Popoff. I remember him. I haven't seen him in a long time. Where he at? Where the fuck he at? Peter pop off. He'll pop off. I've never seen him or heard from him alone. I used to watch him all the time. I used to watch Peter pop off all the time. Child, look at this shit. I just want y'all to see this shit. Lay your burdens down. Put your swords down. Ain't nothing to fight about no more. The battle's over. This is what they're messaging these people right here that's, you know, waiting for the answer. This trickster energy. This is what they messaging, you know, talking to them about what they're going to say, you know, this group to get you to lay your burdens down. But they're behind the curtain. You know, this could be a phone call, email, text. This person is on the phone. This person is on the phone listening. Child, trickster. Like, you're sending somebody to talk to somebody, but you're on the phone to see exactly what they're saying about a 9 of cups. You're behind the curtain. I just told you, third party call, like, you know, having them listen. Yeah, just lay your burdens down. That's how they're gonna be talking to you. This is what they're talking to this group about, how they're gonna do this. Child, ancestors on your ass though. Give me some for 7 of Pentacles. They sit and listening. I'm telling you, they sitting there listening. And probably the whole group listening. There's your person. There's the King of Wands and behind the curtain. There they go behind the damn curtain. Child. Low vibrations, attuned frequency. He with the Masons, unaliving people doing rituals, destiny exchange. Yeah. You know, that's weird. This is all about an Ace of Pentacles. I'm telling you, to balance something out about an Ace of Pentacles. This is what this shit is about for this group. Give me something for 7 of Pentacles. Waiting for the fruits of their labor to come in. So I told you I'm going to do a full read today. I ain't playing. We're going to get this full fucking story. Look, and didn't I tell you? Now, you know this is the season of the horse, the chariot. Look what came out. The chariot. So they're on the third. They on the phone. This group is on the phone listening. This is what they're doing. The whole group is listening to this conversation. And see how you know, reciprocate, how you talk. This, what they're going to be saying is like, lay your burdens down. You know, we got something for you. You know, 9 of Cups situation. We know you're angel, earth angel. They're gonna be using all the subliminals. You're earth angel. We know that you're, you know, this. You know, we work for divine. We work for divine too. You see the church back there, right? We work for divine too. Actually, we work for divine too. That's why we just want you to lay your burdens down, get baptized. Maybe you should get baptized. You know, and shit like that. You know, some shit like that. But your feet is already in the fucking water. You already did your cleansing. What type of cleansing you need to receive? You know, this person is behind the curtain. All these people is behind the damn curtain, listening. Telling them, like, to use emotional intellect. You get what I'm saying? 9 of Pentacles. You know, I think your intuition, your spirit guides is going to tell you, like, there's people listening. Your spirit guides is going to tell you these people are fucking listening. Your ancestor, whoever this is, your grandmother, great-grandmother, I'm picking up a great-grandmother, is going to tell you, you know, birds are messengers, that there are other people on the phone listening to the conversation. Child, this is crazy. Look, and then you're going to defeat them. You probably hang up the phone, you know, like, you know, get the fuck out of here. The hell you talking about? You know what I'm saying? You see all them people? Like, you might say, I hear other people, I feel like other people listen. That's when you get that message from your ancestor. I feel like other people is on the phone with us. That's going to defeat them right there. Like, yeah, they are a hybrid. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to fucking tell you. No, this goes over here. Yeah, this goes over here. Yeah. Lay your burdens down. Put your swords down. Start Bible thumping. They're going to start Bible thumping. You see that church back there? Start Bible thumping. Start talking about baptism. And you already cleanse your energy out. You know, that's a turn off right there. So, yeah. This phone call going to be defeated. That's why they're weighing it out now. That's why they're studying you, watching you, seeing how I can come in. They're studying you. Try to balance something out, above so below. They're using a trickster energy. So whoever is part of this group, they're known to be a trickster energy. But like I said, they're with the devil. So how you gonna tell somebody to get baptized if you with the fucking devil? And the Bible and the devil know the Bible back and forth too, don't he? So he gonna sit up there and do a trickster shit like you should get baptized, you know, cleanse your energy. We already cleansed our energy out. That's why we at where we at right now, lovers. This is a trickster energy that's trying to get you away from your real divine connection that's been together, supposed to been together since day one, that you was put together with this person. The other person is a trickster energy. Give me something for 7 of Pentacles. I think this was defeat. You're gonna know that people listening. I think that's that one right here. You're gonna know that, you're gonna recognize that people are listening. You're gonna hear it. Are into it. Look, how do you get the Ace of Swords? That's the divine truth. Okay, the Ace of Swords, divine intervention, and how do you get the Ace of Cups? Okay, peace, harmony. You know, how do you get this out at the same time? Because divine trying to tell you something right now. You know that song, God trying to tell you something right now? Yeah, you're going to have foresight of what the hell going on about this offer. You're going to have foresight about this offer that somebody, I'm trying to give y'all the cards. You know, let y'all see the cards. That somebody want to be, they behind the goddamn curtain. They're on the phone. I'm trying to tell you, 3-way call, conference call, they all on the phone. Give me something for, this is all about security, stability, you know, bringing something in. And, you know, yeah, that's what they want to do for security. Give me something for security. It's security for this group. Give me something for Pentacles. Give me something for 4 Pentacles. Child. Give me something for 4 Pentacles. Above, so below. And don't he look like the Joker? Don't he look like the Joker? Jack in the Box. This is the trickster energy right here. Above, so below. You know. This is, look at the shoes. Look. You know. Somebody could be threading something, you know how you use that thing on your fingers to thread, when you use needle and thread, so you won't, stick that rubber thing that you put on your thumb, your finger. I don't know why I picked that up, but yeah, threading something together, weaving. What a wonderful web they weave out here, yeah. This is to balance the security out and be happy, be happy with a divine being, to be happy and wait something out with a divine being, be happy, So I'm seeing the sunflowers trying to be alluring because, in the Queen of Wands, you got the sunflowers, that means alluring, attracting, bees, attracting honey to bees, type shit. So they're going to be very cunning. That's what I'm getting. But this is all about balancing something up with a divine being. Okay? Because they're burdens. They have a lot of burdens. This group have a lot of burdens. Didn't I tell you your ancestors on their ass? Didn't I just tell you that? Child, you can't fool nobody. So they're trying to take swift action. Knight of Swords. Give me something for the Knight of Swords. This is fast action. Right now, they're just talking. Trying to balance something out. They're just talking. What they're going to say. What trickster energy they're going to call on. What magic we going to do. This is weird when I'm picking up. Look, Tower. Divine said this is the truth. Because they're going to a tower. Give me something. And sadness, grief, and depression right now. So they need some sun in their life. They need to harvest some sun energy out their life. You know, to balance something out. They're in that sadness, grief, and that darkness. They need to, well, how you in darkness if you quoting scripture? I guess you should. I mean, but gonna tell you need the baptism. I don't know why I'm picking that up, but you already in the water. You already in the cleansing, and they know that. So that would irritate the fuck out of me. You calling me Bible thumping, using Bible scriptures. Not to say that I don't like Bible scriptures, but I use them as metaphors. Because I understand it. We're hybrids. We understand that they are metaphors. You know. This group is just going to burdens. Your ancestors on their ass. And they want to put a little sun in their life. Okay? Oh yeah. I just heard, oh yeah. I'm a classic man. I'm a classic man. I just heard that song. I'm a classic man. Oh yeah, they Mr. Suave. So this is a man or a woman. They know how to manipulate. And it's all to get your ancestors off their ass. They know they got to balance something out. They're in loss, grief, depression, and something is being blocked. Could be this Ace of Pentacles. The security is being blocked. And they know why. Because they know they were behind the scenes. Send the motherfuckers in to break you down to come in. You don't do shit like that to an earth angel. Like what is wrong with you? You gonna break an earth angel down? Like they're with divine. You can't break an earth angel down when they're with divine and they got a mission, a destiny. So break their happiness down and then come in to a hybrid? How? Why do you think the hybrid walked away 8 of Cups from those other nuts you sent in? Why do you think? What? Child, I guess it was to study you. So they sent those people in to basically study you. But they was behind the scenes the whole time behind the goddamn curtain telling these people what to do, what to say, and they don't work with you because you're a hybrid. I don't know what part they don't get. You are a fucking hybrid. What works on 3D rims don't work with a hybrid. Child, I ain't even got time to scream and yell. Okay, I already reclaimed my soul. Would I give back to church, coven? Not. And mostly everybody becoming spiritual now. A lot of people leaving the church because they see it's full of shit. But I ain't saying if you go to church, don't go to church. What I'm saying, they seeing that shit is full of shit. All y'all do is Bible thump all goddamn day and don't even follow the damn scriptures that you're talking about. You think that we don't see that shit. That's another thing. Y'all send out illusions like we don't see that shit. That you just a Bible thumper and that's all. Your actions don't show nothing about love, nothing. Y'all some evil ass motherfuckers. That's just straight up. And they try to send out illusions to hybrids. Ones that was with divine from birth. You see the child since birth. We see right through your ass. Like, so, I mean, you can call on a trickster energy all you want to try to lay your burdens down. It's basically projection. They're telling you to lay your burdens down. You don't have no burdens. You're with divine. What burdens do you have when you're walking with the light? You're walking in the light. What burdens do you have? But they're going to try to make it seem like you got burdens. Because that's the burdens you cause for us. You've been in the background trying to cause burdens and try to lay our burdens down for your burden ass come in. Like, this is weird. Child, I ain't got time for it. I hear it too. I'm sorry, I gotta roll my I apologize. I gotta roll my thing up. It come up on my screen, but it won't come up, roll up. Yeah, I try to read all y'all comments. I hear Deli. They think I won't hear. Hell no. Okay, Deli cleansing. Yeah, harvesting. Hypocrisy. Yeah, exactly. Like, you thought you Bible thumping, but you ain't follow none of them scriptures that you talking about. The spiritual people community follow it more than you do. We do our meditation, we do our fasting, we do our altars, we show gratitude, we meditate a lot. We be in hermit mode more than ever, we be in hermit mode more than ever. with celibate. Some men do semen redemption. You talk about the spiritual community, but we're doing more towards divine than you do. As soon as you leave the church, you sinning. Most spiritual beings are in hermit mode. Most hermit beings ain't out there, you know, shaking their ass and doing all that other fucking shit or having sex and shit like that. So we're doing more than what the fuck y'all doing. But y'all chastise us, and whatever you say about us, we do more spiritual work than you do. And you're in church. So that tells me right there, it don't matter if you're in the building or not. Because we understand the temple is you. The church is you. We understand that shit. What part of the Bible you did not get? Since you want to be a Bible thumper so damn bad, quote scriptures all the goddamn time. You get on spiritual beings. We understand we're a spiritual being before a human form. We understand that, so we separate the two. We was a spiritual being before we came through the womb. Then we came in the flesh. Now we got an avatar. Now we got to find our way back to divine. That's the whole point. We got to find our way back to divine. We got to find our way back, because being in the matrix, man, we just came here to do our job, and we want to go home with divine. Not you demons ain't gonna bring us home too soon as when divine says so. That's what part you gonna understand too. Give me something for the Knight of Swords, child. You know, I ain't do a full read like this in tarot in a long time. I'm just telling you bit by bit what's going on. Now, you can believe me or not, but I just explained it to you. Look, Knight of Swords, 8 of Cups. I'm telling you, this has been a person sending these people in fast towards you. I'm telling you. These same people you had to walk away from, setting their intentions, and you completed a cycle. You just said, fuck it, and walked away from. With your emotions intact, all that. This is somebody who wants y'all to be out of whack with your emotions and your intelligence, but you're an earth angel. Divine is going to let you know, look, when to walk away. Divine going to let you know what's hidden. Especially if you're a hybrid high priest. You know, Divine going to give you intuition like, yo, it's time to go. I don't give a fuck what time of the night. Pack your bags and fucking go. You know, or leave with nothing. Look, you see the one with the staff? Thy rod, that staff. Look, I got you. Thy rod, thy staff, they should comfort me all the days of my life. Since they want to quote scriptures, that's all you need to hold on to. That rod, that staff, they should comfort me. Or that sword. You know, like, what the fuck? This is weird. Look, get your own shit. You know, get your own box like cheeses. You going back towards divine and celebrate with divine. You see you and divine celebrating? That rod, that staff. You see the rods right there, that staff, they should comfort me. That's who you went back to. You ain't gonna do what they did. That rod, they staff. You see the staff? So comfort me, all of that's when you went back to celebrate with divine. These motherfuckers, they ain't celebrating with divine. I don't know what's going on with them. What's going on, y'all? I don't know. You went and celebrated back with divine, and once you did that, they started collapsing. They started going through conflict. But if you are of God, like you say you are, you shouldn't have no conflict about it. Oh, I guess you supposed to run back to them. You had an outpouring support from the divine. Thy rod, thy staff, they shall comfort me all the days of my life. You know, sometimes you had to leave like that with nothing, no, just your clothes on your back. If that's the way you had to leave, so be it. Somebody ain't getting it about hybrids. We don't do 3D shit. We're not like you. I keep saying, Kendrick Lamar, you're not like a hybrid. You're not. Your mind, your thoughts, your soul, whatever is not like ours. The way you think, we think totally opposite. That's why you knew after you did a study on us, sending people in to do a study on us, you knew you had to try to break us down bit by bit, mind, body, and soul, so you could rush your ass in. But even still yet, our soul will walk away from your dumb ass. Swearing you got so much intellect and got this trickster energy, doing shit hidden. Like, come on, man. Stop with the bullshit, man. You went right back and celebrated with divine. Oh, well. Shit. You don't appreciate Earth Angels? Bye. Give me something for Sissa That's who you was giving and receiving with, you know. But this is the person that want to give and receive. This is the person that been giving and receiving behind a trickster energy, breadcrumbing behind them fucking scene. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get the breadcrumb you. I don't give a fuck what part of bloodline. That's what they saying to the body. I don't give a fuck what bloodline you part. I don't give a fuck you a hybrid. I don't give a fuck you a earth. As you here now, you here on earth, but bitch, we still a spiritual being. We still can call on ancestors. We still can call on spirit guides, and that's why you burdens now. See? You gonna tell us to lay our burdens down. You got all these burdens, our ancestors on your ass for fucking with divine beings. You know, chosen ones. Tell me how you gonna balance this shit out. They trying now. I'm just letting you know. I'm letting you know early. Whoever this Capricorn devil energy is, they try to connect you with the same demon in a different body. You know, shapeshifter. But this been the same one that's been playing devil behind the scenes in your relationships and all that shit. Lovers. But you got a real soulmate coming in. Let's separate that. So I want to put that energy in there. Six of Pentacles. I ain't do a long read in a long time, and I'm going to take my time. I know I got another read coming up for y'all, but I got to get the goddesses reads and the gods reads out here. How I'm going to do this. Well, I know at 12 something I'm supposed to do that read, but if this go over, then I'm going to just, because I need to get this out. I need to get all y'all answers for you during this new solar eclipse. Yin and yang energies coming together, awakening, a big fire energy, making a whole fireball. Poof. You know, since they like Dragon Ball Z so damn much. Demon in my pocket. That's what that means. Demon in my pocket. I learned that a long time ago. That means demon in my pocket. Give me something with the Six of Pentacles. Child. Didn't I tell you? Giving and receiving with this group. So basically sharing your energy. Using you as a power supply. Sharing your energy, your wealth, and everything. Building this group back up. They need your energy to build this group back up. That's what I'm hearing because they all under burdens. See the church right there? You see religion, right? It got something to do with religion. So what is religion? Falling down and spiritual people is awakening and they need you. We want you, you know what I'm saying, to build this group back up because we're falling. Because your ancestors on our ass for us playing behind the background, sending people in to break your heart. You know, they're going to be giving and receiving your energy with this group. They need to build this group back up. That's what it is, because they shit tearing down. They shit ripping down. Yeah. Child. Let me get some more cards on top. I'm going to do what I have to do to get this reading out. Yeah, this is, I ain't do a real long read in a long time. I think the last time I did a real long read is when I did that reading about the Pope and Queen Elizabeth. I think that's, you know, when I predicted all that shit, you know. And that's when they probably started watching you like, yo, they predicted all this shit, man. You could tell they highly sought out. They could see shit, you know. Only remember important dreams. Any other time, don't remember my dream. You need a dream catcher, huh? And you need some crown chakra frequencies. Every night, do some crown chakra frequencies. They got it on YouTube. Let's start listening to that at night. Okay? No matter how long. You know, this is crazy. Hi, good morning. Thank you. They bad attitude. Can't handle. I stay in my hermit mode. Yeah, because that's how you was taught in the spiritual realm. To rest and recharge, you're doing the same thing you was doing in the spiritual realm. You just here. You know, divine gonna tell you when to go within. Like, so how the hell they gonna tell you to go get a baptism when we already cleansed? We know how to cleanse our energy and shit. We gonna go cleanse our energy, and John the Baptist cleansed people in salt water. Why the hell we go cleanse our ass in some goddamn chlorine? How clean you gonna get with chlorine, child? Child. Oh my God. Oh my God. Did I miss anything? Let them talk about it, sis. I know that's right. These people crazy. I ain't got time for it. Facts. We be all here doing our job and our work. That's what I'm saying. And they be trying to ruin it. And I only remember important dreams. Okay, you need to do some crown. You know, did I miss anybody? You know, I try not to miss nobody. This shit crazy. Thank you. Well, I'm with the ancestors and my ancestors with me, so yeah. They have a problem with that. You showing your ancestors gratitude, they the one helping you do all this shit. The ones that was here before that know what they went through the same shit. So why wouldn't I show them why wouldn't I show them gratitude? You know what I'm saying? And they went through the same shit, they're gonna show me how to get through it. You know, the ones that came before me, you gonna tell me not to worship my ancestors, and they came before me. They went through much more. They went to slavery. They went through a lot. I know my people's dead. People went through something. You know what I'm saying? You had what's that shit with you had some serial killers that took some of your family members out too, so they went through some shit too. So it's not a black and white thing, no damn more. It's just an even exchange. You probably had people in your family a long time ago. They had serial killers taken out by serial killers. That's almost the same thing as slavery. If you look at it, not to put them in the same box. I know some, black people gonna get mad, but it's not the same thing. But it's kind of is, torture. Still torture, no matter how you put it, no matter how wicked and raw it is, it's still torture. Justice. So they're trying to balance something out. You're getting justice. They know they want justice. Well, what do they want justice for? For you being an earth angel? That's crazy. I don't know. Ciao. This is crazy. There we go. Just like that. That's how I do you. Get right with you. Queen of Pentacles, justice. There could be a Queen of Pentacles that work in the justice system or work with the justice system. They're trying to balance something out for this goddamn coven. Child, you get none of our energy. You ain't gonna be able to harvest to build this goddamn group back up, this fake ass group. We balance, we getting just, that's my y'all energy. This shit being balanced out. Look, for that 3 of Swords that you said. And that them offers you kept sending in. Yep. You see what I'm saying? Motherfuckers speaking up about that shit. Motherfuckers awakening and speaking up in that Page of Wands energy. Even young people speaking up about this shit. You know what I'm saying? This could be the news. I was about to say the news, and look, this is worldwide, child. This is gonna be worldwide announced. Because Earth Angels are just getting tired of your bullshit. Whether it's religious, every religious person ain't bad. Every pastor ain't bad. That's not what we're saying. But most of you are the lovers. They try to end the cycle with your real soulmate. So this is a trickster, and like I said, they're doing magic behind the scenes, and they're gonna send in somebody to talk to you. Come and talk to me, and the whole group is on the damn phone conference call. Your ancestors are gonna tell you that. Look, Knight of Wands. It's something about lust, passion, sex. Hidden. I'm telling you, this person is hidden. That King of Wands, whoever they is, masculine or feminine energy is hidden. This phone call gonna have you in regret. Because it's something sneaky. I told you somebody's hiding behind the goddamn curtain. I just told you that. Look, this is the same person that fucking hurt you. That's behind the scenes from this group doing all this shit. To bring you down a notch. I just told you. Lay your burdens to rest. But you've been the one burdens than us. How you gonna tell somebody to lay their burdens down, but you've been the one burdens than us? This is a retarded ass group, y'all. Queen of Wands. You in your lead role, whether female, this is your yin energy today, masculine. This keep coming out. Fiery, free-spirited. And like I said, just like Divine was. Divine walked this earth free-spirited. He said free will. And that's the energy we in. Passionate with that Knight of Wands, free-spirited. Get to choose our own spirituality or religion. We're leaders in our own divine way. You know, we're very alluring, handsome, beautiful. It don't just have to be the outside, it can be the inside, but, you know, beauty's in the eye of the fucking beholder, which is divine, which is the beholder. So, I mean, it is what it is. What's behind here, y'all? Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. They're going to have to come direct. You know what I'm saying? They're going to have to come in that, you know, calm energy. That's what they're saying, this offer right here. They know how they got to come down. Like, yeah, put your goddamn hooves down, bitch. Put them goddamn, look, there's the fire horse right there. Knight of Wands. That's what energy you in right now. You going to already know what's hidden. Okay? You in that fire horse energy right now, and which is the Queen of Wands. That's very fiery, free-spirited. You see the horse? Like, yeah, we free-spirited, ready to go. Fast changes. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I wrote down. So, you know, they got the 4 horse, you know, the 4 horsemen. I'm going to read those over. So they know they got to come in direct. That's that phone call. That they're contemplating on that phone call right now. But the thing is, you're on a whole conference call with the whole goddamn coven. This person is doing magic first. This person is doing magic first behind the scenes before they contact this group or whatever. So this group gonna be on a, you know, on the phone. So they still being, you know, behind the scenes. So they still behind the scenes doing dumb shit. You see what I'm saying? Still using the trickster energy. Still trying to be a trickster. So, like I said, it's your intention. That's why you walked away from the people they sent there. Being a goddamn trickster. Hold on one second, y'all. That's crazy. So you still doing the same shit. Nothing ain't changed. This is why you going to do burdens now. I'm talking about lay our burdens down. Y'all got the burdens. You need our energy to pick this group back up. What the fuck? What the fuck? This shit weird. Hold up, y'all. Alright. Let's see. We're in Aquarius today. Healing and getting in alignment. So, let me read you the element of fire. And I did have it in my book. What this means is fire horse. Purification, transformation, passion, and the divine or spiritual energy in itself. That would be the Knight of Wands and Queen of Wands. Destructive, creative forces, destruction of negativity, okay? Renewal, inspiration, fiery spirit, you know, guide souls, embody the presence and the power of God. Embody the presence and the body of God. All right? That's what fire is. So, I had that written down. Hold up one second. The red horse. Okay, brings war, giving great sword. That's why they're going to tell you to put your sword down. The red horse. You know the red horse in the Bible, right? The red horse, second gate. This is the second gate right here. Okay? The portal. Brings war, giving great sword. That's why they don't want you to bring no war. They already going to go do these fiery gates. You know, this is the second gate. You know. Intelligent and pattern recognition. Ring of fire. This is our ring of fire. This would be the second horse. Okay? Ring of fire. Second horse. You know. Child. You know I come with the details. I ain't gonna tell you no lies, so let's go. Yeah. Being sneaky. They the ones that was doing this behind the scenes. This group, from this group. They don't want to be sneaky. Sending people in, wounding, hurting you to lay your burdens down. You got burdens. Because you're a divine being. You got burdens because you're a divine being. But now they got burdens because your ancestors on their ass. Can you get this? Now they need your energy to get out of darkness and build this group back up. Build this coven back up. Build this church back up. Whatever the fuck this is, they need your energy to build it up. To balance something out. Because they've been doing a lot of shit hidden. So you still coming in with dark ass intentions. You know what I'm saying? Why? So you know this is the season of the fire horse, and you know we stumbling and trampling over fucking demons, serpents, you know, shapeshifter energies. So you still being a trickster. You still using magic. Look, Queen of Wands, intuition. That's what they was trying to fuck with, your intuition. And you see the sunflower. I told you about the sunflower. Very alluring. handsome. And that's part of your soul too. Child, what is going on in the spiritual realm? I'm going to take my time with this. Divine told me to take my time. And then I'm going to do the goddess, get y'all the goddess and the gods reads will come out for you today. So that's what's going on, y'all. Plain and simple. So this cover been on your ass for a while. The main person has been behind the curtain. Like the Wizard of Oz. They've been behind the curtain. Trying to study you by sending people in. That's what I'm getting. Child, look. Target. Mark. The unspoken truth. Pay attention to, see? The unspoken truth. Then I said they still ain't gonna come in and tell you the damn truth. They still ain't gonna come in. They just want to get over that and just want to hurry up and help their group out. Because their group is burdens right now. That's all they're thinking about. Sharing your energy with this group to rise of civilization, of your energy. Pay attention to what is not said. I just told you this. Nonverbal clues and unspoken words can provide significant insights. Look for underlying messages and communication, okay, and interactions. I just told you this. This has been the one that's been targeting you. See, you got a mask on and shit. This is the main one they try to hook you back up with that's been targeting you or trying to unalive you to take you out. An Earth Angel. Give me some more. Child. This the main one right here. Give me some more. We got, look, the unspoken truth. And that's over what? You see him speaking the truth? Page of Wands. So I guess they want me to do it like that. So whatever the divine want me to do, that's what I'm going to do. The unspoken truth. But motherfuckers speaking up on this shit. They see that shit. Everybody speaking up. Even Page energies. Young people. They say your children shall see visions. Since y'all want a Bible thump. Give me some of the Three of Swords. Child, give me some of the Three of Swords. We have the hidden message. That's a hidden message. They've been doing like Three of Swords on you. Look for messages that are not immediately apparent. Analyze communication. It's a lot about communication. Told you. For underlying meanings or subtext. Discovering hidden messages can provide valuable insight. Okay? The Three of Swords. Hidden message. Give me something for Sister Cuts. This offer. Give me something for Sister Cuts. Give me something for this offer. Hidden message. The unspoken truth. They ain't never gonna tell you the truth. They just expect to come in, get the 10 of Cups, balance things out, be sneaky, go behind the scenes, and balance something out with this group right here. To get justice. How the fuck you getting justice? How the hell you want justice for attacking an Earth Angel? I'm still trying to figure that shit out. Sister Cuts, the Truth Seeker. Okay? The Truth Seeker, spill the beans. Somebody probably about to spill the beans. Commit to a relentless pursuit of truth. Question assumptions and challenge preconceived notions. Your dedication is seeking the truth. That's true, will lead you to greater insight and understanding. Why you making this offer? The Truth Seeker. Why you making this offer? What's this offer really about? The Truth Seeker. Give me something for the world, the ending of this damn cycle, World Wide Web, worldwide news. Child, look what came out on top. Child, case closed. I'm telling you, witness perspective. Get into the bag. Get into the money. I just told y'all that. Case closed. So they can close this case. Then I just tell the child, give me something for, I don't like to call y'all child, but that's just something I use for Philly. That's part of my saying. The world. The unbelieving light. Look at them in hell. The unbelieving light is that, the demon come to collect. I told you your ancestors on these demons' ass, stomping their ass out in hell. You know what I'm saying? They don't want these burdens. The unrevealing light, you are the light of the world. You know what I'm saying? Let light shed on hidden aspects of your situation. Seek clarity through the exploration and inquiry, elimination of obscure areas will lead to better understanding and resolution. The world. Oh yeah, the unrevealing light. Walk in the light, the beautiful light. Oh, you're gonna be walking in that motherfucker. The world. Yeah, because like I said, a lot of illusions. Yeah, I know that's right. The unrevealing light. Something they don't want, the truth seeker. The hidden message, the unspoken truth. Give me something for the lovers. Give me something for the lovers. This is your real soulmate. The fact finder. Okay. Focus on discovering the factual basis of any situation. Separate fact from fiction. And ensure, see what I'm saying? Fact, lovers, fiction. The Two of Cups with this goddamn, demon right here. Trickster energy. The devil. Okay? Separate fact from fiction and ensure that your conclusions are grounded in reality. Fact finding is an essential for accurate understanding. The lovers. Okay? The next one is the investigator's path. This is your path towards your soulmate. They're trying to get you off your path. That's the only way they can balance things out for this group because it's falling. The fall of civilization. Approach your challenges with detective mindset. Break down complex situations into smaller parts and methodically analyze each element. Stay focused on uncovering the core issues. Okay? The fact finder, the investigator's path. That's the path you're supposed to take with your lover, your soulmate. Child, coming in and sending all these goddamn illusions. Feminine, you first. Let's go. Give me some for the feminines first. These cards right here. Fulfilled. That's your card for today. And then we got playful. So we got fulfilled. They only want you. That's that 10 of cups. Okay? But you get fulfilled with your soulmate. They only want you, makes you feel complete, happy, safe, content. Okay? And then you got playful. Looking for a good time, lighten up, and enjoy. Flirty, carefree, teasing. You know, use your intuition. I told you about this solar eclipse. Didn't I tell you? Do what it said on that fact finder. Focus on the discovery of factual basis of any situation, separate fact from fiction. Okay? Somebody just want to come in flighty, fun, wavy, have fun with you, and behind the scenes deal with this group. That's what that shit is about. I told you. There you go. All right, give me some for the gods. Taming anger. Okay? Don't roar in arguments. Respect can heal wounds. Lay your burdens down, y'all. Have some respect for us, y'all. Lay them burdens down. You don't got to put your sword up no more. The battle is over. The trickster energy. Just, we know, it's time for the seeds of the horse and the serpents to get out of here. We know you could cut them damn our necks off with them damn swords. Just lay your burdens down. Taming anger. Don't roar in arguments. Respect can heal wounds. Dominant, pride, control. So this is somebody trying to control you, masculine. I told you. Trying to be dominant. That King of Wands, leader over you. Control your anger. Control your war. Control your path. It's only to balance things out with their group because, like I said, they're going to do some fucking burdens. After the burdens they put on you behind this fucking stings. But you need to lay your burdens down. You need to lay your sword down. Yeah. Chat. What's this on top? Lone path. Needing to take time out or be on your own for a while. Single, solitude, regroup. I told you. You walked away, 8 of cups. You did the same thing, masculine. You know what the fuck going on. Or you better know what's going on now. That's a fire horse. Look. Taming anger. They really gonna come for you. Them damn Jezebel spirits. And I fucking said it. Give me a couple of these. What these cards want to say. I try to do as much as I possibly can, and then I'm gonna get a goddess and God's read. The time is now 8. The time is now, child. To be fulfilled and tame your anger with these damn people. Time will bring a surprise. 32. Okay, time will bring a surprise. So we got 37. Next week look promising. So 37. So let's go. Let's get these numbers. Where is my numbers? 888. Let's go. Prosperity awaits. Financial abundance is coming your way. I told you fast changes. Be open to receive with gratitude. And you got to show your ancestors gratitude, you know. I don't know how they tell you not to worship your ancestors, the ones that went through the war before you came here. That's weird. They won't show. There's the one that's guiding you through this. 32. Give me 32, 32. Give me 32, 32. The time will bring a surprise. Spiritual expansion. Okay? Ascensions. Your spiritual journey is expanding. Embrace the learning and growth ahead. Okay? Time will bring a surprise. Prosperity awaits. And then we got 37. Inner harmony. Next week's look promising. Peace. Inner harmony. Seek inner harmony and balance. Your inner world reflects in your outer beauty, reality, and beauty. Okay? That's where we at. Child, what is wrong with these people? Like, I don't know. Let's get these. What goddesses we got? Oh, we got a lot for y'all today. And we got my yacht, balancing the scales. Okay? Giving and receiving. Didn't I say something about giving and receiving? They want you to give and receive your energy to this group. Because they're falling. Okay? My yacht about to balance shit out for you. I just told you this. We have goddesses. We have cosmic power. Then I tell you about your soulmate. They're the solar eclipse. Why did it come out? This is fire, you know, the fire eclipse today. The solar eclipse, yin and yang, your soulmate. I just told you this. Mommy Lisa. Mawa Lisa. Then you got 7. Marie Laveau, good juju. Then I say something about your alluring energy. That shit gonna change. A ship is coming. Where your energy gonna change. Okay. Marie Laveau. Celestial alignment. Your alignment. Your chakras are in alignment. Okay. Goddesses. The promise. I got something about the promise. Gold at the end of the rainbow. All that. The fruits of your labor coming in. And then we got alchemy. Queen Nefertiti. Alchemy. You learn the alchemy about the occult and shit like that. This dark shit they be doing is about this dark ass group. Goddesses. That shit about to be weighed out. They know they gotta weigh this shit out. That's what I'm telling you. Instead of just leaving you alone, you know, I guess they really need your energy. You know, see that sun right there? They really need your energy to build their civilization back up. Other than that, they're falling. Like, you know, in the Wizard of Oz, the house fell on the witch. The fuck is this shit? This shit is weird. It ain't weird. This is what they do. Give me some for the gods. Goth. Wholeness. You're gonna get a lot of uploads. You know, this is in the solar. A lot of uploads, a lot of ascensions. And I guess it's asking you to keep a journal of your dreams and your thoughts, and keep a journal of all your thoughts. And you see that ancestor watching you? This, I guess they want you to start writing things down, gods. You know, your thoughts. Not thoughts. Your thoughts. That they give you, the uploads that they give you. You need to start writing, because you might be, these ascensions, you might have to keep a track of these ascensions. Why is this in here? Okay, well, I guess they want me to read these, because I don't know why these are in here. Back here is Kashu Hermitage. Pure, white, noble. Okay. Neptune. This is Pisces energy. Inspire others with, be prepared to sacrifice for, yielding is the only way to. Okay? Neptune energy, intuition. And then we have, look at the sun. That's what I'm saying, the solar eclipse. Demonstrate, realize, act like a leader. Okay? That's what y'all doing. Then I say somebody a leader. This person want to be able to control you and lay your burdens down. You need to lay your burdens down. Where is these cards at? Do I even have these cards anymore? That's crazy. I don't know, these cards disappeared too. I don't even have these cards no more, but they was in there. Oh, yes, I do. Child, I ain't even been using them. I got them mixed up with these. I'm going to start using those cards. All right, child. That's what happens when you got too many cards. So that's what came out. I got to separate these cards. I didn't even think about those cards. I forgot all about these damn cards right here. But yeah, that's what came out though. Neptune, intuition. Use your intuition. That's what it's telling you. And that you know, I'm just letting you know, it's a group, a church, somebody, they falling. And they need to use your energy to, you know, rebuild this, whatever this is right here, this cover right here. Your ancestors on their ass, but they still trying to come in tricky, with a tricky spirit, trickster energy. You still doing it. So I mean, I don't fucking get it. You still trying it, you still doing it, so you ain't learned your lesson. Oh, we're gonna just, if somebody else do it, you know, I guess if somebody else do it, I guess it's better. Because maybe your ancestors are already on this person's ass, which doesn't make any sense to me. If the ancestors on your ass, the whole group been working together, they're on your ass too. Child, I ain't got the time. I don't have the time for this right here. So that's what's going on. I'm going to come back later after I rest and recharge. You know, I did a full reading today. I usually don't do them, but that's what I'm picking up. Be careful. That's all I'm going to tell you. Gods and goddesses. Oh, they want me to get one of those moon cards? Okay. They want me to get one of those moon cards. Ooh, child. Things will get easier during this, you know, season of the horse. Fire horse. It's going to get easier for y'all. Just know that. This is a lot. I can't believe that this person is the one that been doing all this shit behind the scenes. You get what I'm saying? And then trying to come back in. Sneaky though, behind the curtain. Like the Wizard of Oz. You done followed your road, your journey, and this motherfucker, this is the one, this is like the end of the cycle where you open up the curtain and they be like, you already had a heart. You already had, we know that. We are empaths. You had a brain already. Yeah, we know that because we walked away. We used our motherfucking intuition and intellect and walked away. You know, because we knew something wasn't right with these people. We knew somebody was playing behind the scenes, trying to trap us. You know, with an ongoing cycle. And Earth Angels don't do that. You know, Earth Angels ain't gonna stay entrapped in no shit like that. The ancestors gonna tell them to walk away. It's the damn government. we all people together. All my stuff was stolen. Look, that's what they do. That's the one that be stealing shit behind the scenes. They gotta lower your standards. Because you're a hybrid. Go read what a hybrid is. Matter of fact, you ain't gotta read it. I got you. Let me tell you what a hybrid is. Let's go. I'll tell you what a hybrid is. No problem. I want you to understand who you truly are. You just gotta tap into that shit, that hybrid shit. You've been tapping into it because you won't stand for no bullshit once you see something ain't wrong. You're the type that will get up and walk away. You get what I'm saying? There's some people got intuition. They will not, hurry up and, take swift action. You the type that will because you're a hybrid. Okay? What is this? Is this it right here? What is a hybrid angel? I don't know why I ain't loud.
Modern theology, or pop culture, the name and nature of these beings change significantly. 1. Angel-human hybrids, Nephilim. In biblical tradition and Jewish mysticism, the most famous hybrid is the Nephilim. Origin. Mentioned in Genesis chapter 6, verses 1 to 4, they are the offspring of the sons of God, often interpreted as fallen angels or watchers, and the daughters of men, humans. Characteristics. Traditionally described as giants of immense strength and appetites. In many texts, like the Book of Enoch, they are depicted as destructive forces that corrupted the earth, leading to the Great Flood. Modern twist. In modern YA novels and TV shows, like Shadowhunters or Supernatural, Nephilim are often portrayed as heroic half-bloods with glowing eyes and enhanced combat abilities. 2. Angel-demon hybrids, Nephilim/Cambions. This specific crossbreed is less common in ancient scripture, and more a staple of modern dark fantasy.
Remember I said dark and light angels?
Popularized by the Diablo video game series, Nephilim are the children of angels and demons. They are often depicted as being more powerful than both their parents, because they possess the capacity for both absolute light and absolute darkness. Cambions. While historically a cambion is simply the child of a demon and a human, some modern fiction uses the term to describe any unholy hybrid, including those with angelic blood. Visuals. Often depicted with mismatched features. For example, one white feathered wing and one black leathery batwing.
Did I say that?
Quick reference table. Hybrid name, parent A, parent B. Common source, Nephilim, angel. Human, Hebrew Bible, / Book of Enoch, Nephilim. Angel, demon. Diablo video game series. Eliud, Nephilim, human. Book of Enoch, 3rd generation. Cambion, demon.
So,
human, European folk.
You remember I always be on here talking to y'all about there's unique, I just said it the other day, there's unique angels. One with one white wing. I keep seeing a white wing and a black wing. Meaning you're all the one that can go to hell and you probably the only ones allowed to go to hell and beat these motherfucking demons like it's no fucking tomorrow and then bring your ass back up like nothing. That's what we call a hybrid. These people know that. You know what I'm saying? So the demons that they call on, I just keep telling you, they work for us. They don't work for you. Just like somebody just came on and said, demon eyes. So be it, bitch. None of that shit don't hurt me no goddamn more. I'll be the main one with them damn demon eyes stumping your ass out in spiritual rooms for divine, though. I used to be 911 operator. I know you heard a lot of shit. Nothing but the truth says all he has done is hurt. And that wasn't out the Bible when I said white wing, dark wing. That's the upload I received. I seen it. An angel with a dark wing and a white wing. I never knew really what it was. I just keep saying hybrid. So it is what it is. That was my upload. So I know I'm on track if they just said it. They just said a hybrid is somebody with a dark wing. Black. I didn't get that upload for no reason at all. That's how you know it's your ancestors speaking to you. And then they say it's a demon speaking. Well, both of them, bitch. That's where I'm at with it. But I know the motherfucking demons you called on your ass. They might be part of our ancestors, but they on your ass. They ain't on ours. We doing what we supposed to do. Give a fuck about what you talking about. You so welcome, Deborah. Didn't I just tell y'all that? This whole time I've been on here, have you ever heard me say about an angel? I'm seeing an angel with a dark wing and a white wing. Then I started saying hybrid for some reason. So I know I'm getting them uploads. And I just explained it to you. They just explained it to you what a hybrid is. You also, that's why the book of Enoch is missing out the Bible. And I should be ashamed because I got a black wing and a white wing. Like we the only ones that can go to hell and beat the demons you called on, bitch. It is what it is. It is what the hell it is. For some reason, for a couple years now, I've been getting hybrid. And I've been seeing, you know, and then I wanted to change my background and get a angel wing with one black wing. I seen a nice one. It was a archangel, you know, that had a black wing and a white wing, you know. But I think Devon said this is just fine right here. It's a little bit dark, but I think in the springtime I'm gonna lighten it up a little bit because I changed it like so many times. This is the longest I ever had my background. A lot of people like this, but after I paint my room and get that all straightened out and shit like that, bomb my room and straighten it up and all the other fucking shit and get my new curtains and shit, I think I'm gonna lighten it up a little bit, you know. I was gonna get Sakimic back here, a big ass picture of Sakimic. That probably would scare people by getting that. Like, what the fuck? You know, you call Sakimic a demon because she damn sure destroyed all her enemies. Remember, he said the sun god, so she deals with Ra. You know, she deals with Ra. When Ra told her to go out there and kill not all the enemies, he said, just go do this for me. I need this enemy taken out. She went and took out everybody that was the enemy. She didn't give a fuck. And then you know what had to happen? He had to get her drunk. He had to get her ass drunk for her to stop. And then when she went to sleep, got drunk, and she opened her eyes, it's like Sleeping Beauty. It's like just like that scene. That's why I said they get that shit out of Kemet. She woke up, and guess who was over her? Her husband. She wasn't married yet, but Ptah. You know what I'm saying? Ptah was over her. You know, and that's her soulmate. You know, that was another thing. I guess he had to put love in her life. Like, here, you need love too, because you just ripping up all the damn enemies. I told you, this person, that person, you just took all the enemies out. There was nobody in that damn land no more. So, bitch, call me whatever you want. Darkness actually is the light. This is why blacks carry so much power. Yeah. Yin yang, for real. That's why I be being told I can't rid people of demons. Go to hell and make it out. It's like Constantine. Constantine was able to go to hell. Remember in that movie? He put a black cat in the water and it started boiling and he was able to walk through hell. You know, these people, they go to church. They Bible thump all day long, but they never really like get the metaphors, read the scriptures thoroughly. They just quote them. They don't study them. Like, if you're a hybrid, if you know you've been in church before, you study that shit. Like, I really want to get the meaning of this shit. And you'll go all the way back to Hebrew. You know, you'll go all the way to the Codex. They don't understand the real Bible is the Codex Bible. That's another thing. They're reading all these King James and all that. The Codex is the real Bible that brings balance and justice. Maya energy. So, it's whatever. They quote scriptures all day and they'll say because you don't want to hear it, you know, you're a demon. Say whatever. All I know is that you never did study on it. You just, when I know you just a Bible thumper and you just quoting scripture and you don't got no metaphor behind it. If I ask you, what do that really mean, that scripture? I bet you can't even tell me. What did that really mean in the metaphor sense? Because that's what God, it's a code. You know, like the Da Vinci Code, it's really actually a code. You know, if you ask them that, they won't know. But they'll look at you like you stupid or something like that. And you know I ain't stupid. I did mad studies. Not to say I'm smarter than anybody else, but I do got that thought, mindset. That is like Sagittarius is like a thought mindset, luck, manifestation, high philosophy, expansion. We like to expand our mind. That's why Jupiter is the biggest fucking planet. Okay? Not to say we're smarter than anybody. But most Sagittarius, I think Mozart, whoever his name is, was a Sagittarius. Child, go through hell and make it on the other side. That's what I'm saying. She-Ra and the Masters of the Universe. I didn't hear that. I didn't see that in a long time either. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Also, that's why most of the time I wear black wraps over my head when I go to sleep because I know these damn witching ass bitches and niggas be throwing that goddamn crown chakra magic and trying to send dreams. That's why I wrap my hair up most of the time with black. You know what I'm saying? You motherfuckers crazy out here, y'all. Now, I hope y'all get a better understanding of what I'm saying. When y'all kept hearing me say, because I know a lot of people don't say, what the fuck she talking about? That's why I tell you, don't just listen to me, go do your research. I am not just a tarot reader. I'm also a guider. You know what I'm saying? Also a clairvoyant, also a thought mindset, also, you know what I'm saying, bringing people to divine. I do my job, like I told y'all before, bring you to the gate. If you decide to turn around after all that hell you went through, I ain't got nothing to do with it. That's all I'm here for. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, I got to do my work. I'm not one of those creatures that are going to say, do this and that and not doing my damn stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't hide shit. There's nothing to hide. I'm not going to lie to you. You know what I'm saying? If I don't know something, because I don't know everything, I'm not going to tell you I know something, just spurts out anything and fucking lie to you. You know? Because you take accountability for that shit too. When you lead people the wrong fucking way, when you lead sheep the wrong damn way, you get punished for that shit. Me knowing that, I got to go research it for it. I'm going to say, if I don't know it, you see what I'm doing? I just kept saying it for some reason. But I want to know too. Like, really? And it said the black and white wing. So I've been getting the uploads this whole damn time. And people don't like when you correct, or they don't like when you on fucking point. But motherfuckers know who you are. I keep telling you since a child, these people knew who you are. This group been following you since a child. That's how they was able to send people in to get you studied. Let's put it that way, get you studied. And this person been waiting till you grow up and get behind the background. Now is my time to come in. Bitch, you too late. And it's only to save your group. That's the only reason. You just need our energy to save your fucking group. And a hybrid, like I said, we can see your demons because we got a black and a white wing. So we're going to know what demon you called on. You should know this from everybody that you sent in, that we already know they was working for a demon. Your ass. That's how you be wondering how we know so much. How they know. How do they know? And their 3D word would be witch, warlock. But you actually the witch or the warlock because you're the one doing the black magic and calling on these deities that work for us. I don't know how many times we got to say this shit. They work for the hybrids. You cannot destroy a hybrid. I don't give a fuck how you've been seeing this. Every black magic you threw out, every dark magic, death magic you threw out, you cannot fuck with a hybrid. I don't give a fuck what death magic you do. You can do graveyard magic. You can bury their shit. You can do a voodoo doll. You can do all that shit. But you notice that you have to come 3D to take their shit, right? Because all the other shit behind the scenes wasn't working. The magic wasn't working. You notice you have to do something like take their car and take, them away from their family so they don't get no support and all that other bullshit y'all on out this bitch. But I don't understand when you're going through burdens. Their ancestors putting your ass, them demons you called on, all, 8 of them, 9 of them that you called on during these 8 years, every demon you called on for every year is on your ass. I don't even know how you still doing it. I don't even know how you still living. Because when them demons come all back at one time, all we got to do is call judgment. A hybrid, and that's the energy. That's probably why we already call judgment when that Page of Wands energy, even young people call them judgment. And divine really hear they cry. If a youngin that's born divine, if they cry out, they hear they cry. So mother got life fucked up. Gargoyles, all that shit, Hollywood, new folks. take it seriously. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They tell you who you are here are thinking it is a cartoon. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It ain't no damn cartoon. That should be real. All of my G's. All my G's. What's up, y'all? They will reap what they sow. That's why they coming back to you. The person, I'm telling you, this is what I'm trying to tell you. The person that's been behind the scenes the whole time, behind all your relationships, fucking up your family, doing weird shit to you, taking people out, all this shit. This is the main person that's of this group that's trying to come in now. Man or woman, that's weird. Child, let me get this. Oh. Let's get what this person want to say. I'm going to get what this person want to say. The person that's behind the scenes the whole damn time. Let's. I'm on my spiritual journey, child. If you don't stop, I'm on my spiritual journey. You have awakened me. Look at this shit, y'all. This is why the divine is leading me. I'm on my spiritual. I told you they're going to use the things that earth angels talk about and don't know shit about it. But yet still talking about you need to get baptized. No, bitch, we do cleansings over here. We don't baptize ourselves in chlorine water. Because I ain't driving no demons out. That's why y'all still act up the way y'all do in these churches. Child, I'm on my spiritual path. You have awakened. They probably come in and tell you that. This is that person. This was a hard lesson I needed to learn. I was out of control. You think? You think? You think you was out of control with a hybrid? Do you think? I know most everybody on my channel is a hybrid. I mean, once you tap in, you're going to see what I'm talking about. The power that you bestow. Once you tap in, that's why they don't like me. They hate the fuck out of me. That's why they be attacking. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a flying fuck. And I mean flying fuck. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is what I'm telling you. This is why Divine told me to get these cards. Look at this shit right here. I'm on a spiritual journey. No, you're on a religious journey. We're on a spiritual journey. Look, I couldn't give you to you like I wanted because I'm still healing from my past. Bitch, how you healing from wounding people? I told you they're trying to heal the situation with this goddamn group. I'm on my healing. Y'all, this is too funny. I can't even do it. They're trying to say this group talking about. I couldn't give you like to you like I wanted because I'm on my healing path. You know, still healing from my. You still healing from trying to wound an earth angel, bitch. You trying to heal because you getting your ass whooped by the ancestors. Ever since you've been fucking with them, you've been getting your ass whooped. People in your group, all that shit. You still healing from people passing away and all that shit around your goddamn group. For fucking with hybrids. That's what that shit is about. Fuck out of here, man. I told you this is a trickster. This is a trickster energy, y'all. Butterfly spirit. Transform. Welcome change and emerge stronger. Just like the butterfly emerges from its cocoon. Now y'all get to come out. These motherfuckers gonna be sorting you out now for this. To save their group. You hear that owl? And I did see an owl, like when I was shuffling the cards. Let's get another one, child. This is crazy. They're going to come and tell you all this bullshit. I'm healing from my past. Look, there you go. I told you. You hear that owl? I'll be on point. Ancestors be on point. Don't fucking play with me. Look, soul search. Access your intuition and trust your instincts as you seek deeper understanding. As that owl was hooting. Yeah, right? Soul search. Access your intuition and trust your instincts as you seek deeper understanding. Wise counsel. Your ancestors. Transforming. That's what I'm saying. Like this child. That's crazy that owl started hooting. And then all of a sudden I seen the owl when I was shuffling. That's synchronicity. That's how you know you're so connected Everything is synchronizing. Numbers, all that shit. Shit just synchronizing like fuck. I'm gonna let y'all hear that out. Patience, snail spirit. Slow down and take care of yourself. And know you will arrive in a perfect divine timing. It's about divine timing. Soul searching, transforming. It's divine timing. It's not when these people say so. They're gonna be like, you know, just, it's gotta be quick though. You gotta hurry up and lay your burdens down, put them swords down. You know, the war is over, the battle is over. You know, I had a spiritual awakening. Yes, you awakened me. They're gonna say anything. This trickster spirit gonna say anything to get in your fucking energy. But it's all to use your energy to save this group right here. Cause when it all falls down, I'm telling you, wise counsel. Seek wise counsel from your ancestors. I just told you what's going on. You just seek wise counsel. And that's going to bring you peace, inner peace. Until later, when we come back for that other read. Ta-ta. Love you.